Tommy was born in Wilmington, Delaware on December 17, 1965. He was the only boy out of 5 children, 3 older sisters and 1 younger sister. Can you imagine the hand-me-downs he had to wear to school? Tommy moved to Virginia in the summer of 1975. At the age of 13, he was chosen the Spotsylvania County Citizen of the Month by the local newspaper. He maintained a paper route, delivering local papers over a 13-mile radius. And rumor has it, it was on his bicycle, and rumor has it that the bike had no brakes. And guys, I'm trying to wrap my mind around it. When you see somebody going down the hill with no brakes on her bicycle, trying to deliver paper. But if anybody could do it, he could do it. He retired early from school at the age of 15. And he has been working full-time ever since. Over the years, he has worked for King's Dominion, Shoney's, Howard Johnson Restaurant, Pizza Hut, and Dairy Queen. Well, one day, one of his friends come into Dairy Queen when he was working that evening. His friend's name was Robert McCullum, approached him about to come into work for Woodbridge Plumbing. That evening, Tommy jumped over the counter and started work as a plumber's helper the next day. His starting wage at that time was $3.35 an hour. The rest is history. He went from digging ditches as a plumber's helper to signing checks as a CEO. Tommy married his high school sweetheart, Kim. They have 3 daughters and a son. They reside in southern Spotsylvania County in the Lake Anna area. One side note, he loves to beat me playing golf. And here's my friend, Mr. Tommy.
Everyone in here is a part of my team and a salesman for me, so that's what it does for you, is it evolves your company, and having all these people in this room are selling my product as well as me selling their product. So the purpose of BNI is giver's gain, but I believe it's more of a team function, and I consider all you in the sales back in. As far as the company goes, like I've said before, we treat our customers very fairly. We always give them a choice. If somebody's angry, we give them the choice of what they want to play. You know, if you don't think we're fair, pay what you want to pay, and we'll take care of it, move on from it. Customer service is what our jobs are about, pretty much. If you don't keep a customer, you're not going to have a business. I mean, I've heard ridiculous prices, you know, $500 to change the inside of a toilet. We'll replace your toilet for $500. You don't need to replace the inside for it. So there's no commission in our company. That's what stands out from us, because if we did commission, then the guys would go in there and upsell. That's my belief, is why we don't go to a line item commission type of thing. We don't want to give them. It makes the customer feel comfortable as well, because we're being fair to them and being fair to us as well. I've always worked hard. When I was 12, I was cutting grass, delivering papers, saving enough money to buy my own ride lawnmower. So my mom would take me around the station wagon. We'd load that thing in the back of the station wagon. I'd cut grass all over the neighborhoods for all the elderly people in the area that wanted me to cut their grass. So I've always tried to work hard. Like I said, business, customer relations, to me, people, is the #1 goal. If you got good customer relations, you always have the phone ringing.
We worked a lot on a whole lot of different big jobs together, and it's been a great relationship, and I'm very proud of them also.
Yeah, I retired on my license a little early back then too.
I want to thank you guys. You have you've made him grow up a lot more with the way he carries himself, and it's a big testimony to all you guys and how y'all act. And he's going to go out and represent the BNI well. So good job to all you guys also.
I'm going to say without any exaggeration at all that Tommy Wood's one of the finest men I ever met, bar none. I mean, and you all have come to know him, so you can see that that's not hyperbole. Tommy came to work for us at age 18, was it? And bought the business at age 41 or 40 or somewhere.
We'll say 35.
We'll say 35. That's not true. He has a real spectrum of talents. I mean, it's really a sharp guy. He can get more work out of men than anybody I've known. I mean, you drive by somebody working on the highway, and it's a standard joke. You see 20 people standing around and one guy with a shovel. If you went out on one of Tommy's jobs when he was running, nobody was standing around. Nobody. Everybody was being productive, and he kept them that way, and he kept them happy. I mean, it's his nature. We did a job, and I may have told this story before, but I think it really speaks volumes about Tommy. We did a Nordstrom at Dulles Town Center. And back then, this was maybe, I don't know, 12, 15 years ago. The job was about a $400 and some thousand plumbing job. So today, maybe 5 or 6. I mean, it was a big, for us, it was a very big job. Nordstrom's is so particular that after this acre of concrete slab is poured, they turn a hose on it. And if there's any puddle that's deeper than a 1/4 inch, they make the concrete guy come, cut it out, and re-pour it. And they're that way about everything. They're so particular. The engineer for Nordstrom, the guy who goes around and checks the plumbing and all the different Nordstroms during construction, said that the best plumbing job he'd ever seen on a Nordstrom's was Woodbridge Plumbing. And the best foreman he'd ever seen was Tommy Wood. And that's Tommy. I mean, he's been like that from day one. He's a hard worker, came from the shovel up, just like Willie. And when I got ready to sell the business, I knew that these were the guys. There was no question in my mind, and everybody in the company knew they were the guys. There was no squawking, no crying. In fact, some people came up to me and said, "Thank you for selling to these 2 guys." So it's an absolute prince, and I can't say enough kind things about it.
Thank you, boss.
And again, good morning, my name is Bill Lyons, and I'm the branch manager of J&H Atchison in Fredericksburg, Virginia. And again, we're suppliers of residential and commercial plumbing. I relocated to Fredericksburg, Virginia from Lancaster, Pennsylvania in 2003. As a manager taking over, my first priority was to meet and evaluate our customer base. I could sense the day that I met everyone at Woodbridge Plumbing, this would be a customer for a lifetime. Everyone I met that day was very friendly and inviting. The feeling is still there to this day, gang. What I have learned over the last 11 years about Tommy Wood, he's always been very fair, understanding, and filled with integrity.